When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Hey there, Thrones players. I'm Mr. Aaron, your friendly host, and this is a Game of Thrones the card game, 2nd edition. Today we have Robert versus Matt at the Meta Games in Springfield, Missouri for the Missouri Regional. And this is 4th round. Matt is playing Baratheon, Wars to Come. And Robert, as we saw last round, is playing Martell, Wars to Come. Matt's got Littlefinger set up with an Iron Throne and Spears of the Merlin King with the Rose Road. And Robert has Knights of the Sun with the Martell Reducer, Blood Orange Grove, and Dorne. Of course he has Dorne on setup. So looking at plots for the first round. And here they come. Matt opens with Time of Plenty. And Robert, the Long Plan. Haven't seen Matt so far in the tournament, so looking forward to seeing how this Baratheon Wars to Come deck plays out. Matt did do pretty well at the tournament, so it'd be interesting to see how he does against Robert's Martell deck. Matt comes from Tulsa, and he's a pretty good player. Always fun to hang out with after the tournaments and talk shop and talk about pretty much everything underneath the sun. Very cool guy. So he gets Devin Seaworth out, puts a gold on him, and pretty cool Baratheon character, pretty new. Haven't seen him a lot, but you can bestow up to 3 on him, and reaction after you win dominance, you can discard 1, 2, 3. It just kind of depends on how much gold you bestow on him to search your deck for a location and then put it into play. So if you win dominance and you got 3 gold on him, you can trigger him after you win dominance and put out the red keep. Or you can trigger him and put out a Chamber of Painted Table and then trigger Chamber of Painted Table's reaction and take a power. So he's a good way to get locations out. So I'm assuming if he's running Devin, he's probably running the Chamber of Painted Table, especially since he already has the Iron Throne out. So he puts a gold, looks like just a gold on him, so he's definitely not going to be triggering Devin to get out Chamber or Red Keep so far. Also gets out, marshals out Edric Storm, so he pretty much just cancels out another character's strength and dominance. So he looks like Matt's running the dominance package. Robert gets out a Dornish Fiefdom. Mills it, gains 2 more gold. Green Blood Trader, gonna draw some cards. Initiate draw. Martell. Plenty of draw. Was looking on one of the message boards today, I think it was the Tulsa one, and they were talking about how Dorne is just a really powerful card, and kind of wondering if there should have been a limit on it. What do you guys think? You can leave a comment. Say, no, Dorne's fine the way it is, or should it have a limit? Personally, I kind of think it should, but who am I? Gets out another Green Blood Trader, draws some more cards.
I can kneel this to reduce the cost of the next non-character card I mark the player ambush this phase.
So looks like he gets out of Water Gardens, reducing a non-character. marshaling, playing events, ambushing weapons, marshaling weapons, or attachments, I should say. Attachments that would be weapons, aka Venomous Blade. Alright, so now we're into challenges, and Matt passed challenges. Decided not to initiate any challenges. So Robert does an intrigue back at Matt, and Matt will fully defend. Matt probably not wanting to let Robert get a lot of gold from the long plan. Probably a good idea. But he does want to protect his hand, so he defends that challenge. So Robert will gain a gold from losing that challenge. Now Robert is doing a military challenge, and that goes unopposed. And Edric Storm is taken for claim. So dominance. So Matt wins dominance. He's going to get to trigger Devin. So it looked like it was just a gold. Oh no, it was 2 gold. So he had them stacked. So he gets the Chamber of Painted Table out, and he'll get to trigger that again. So he takes power away from Robert, and is up to nothing after dominance. So that's how it works right there. So now he needs to get rid of Devin somehow, get him back on the board, and then trigger him and get another location in. But he's probably that's probably Devin's purpose right there, is to get whatever. If he gets Iron Throne out, he gets Devin out there to get Chamber out, or if he gets Chamber out first, then he uses Devin to get the Iron Throne. Pretty simple, one or the other, whatever he needs, get it out there. So on to the second plot, and Matt flips trade routes. Already a lot of locations out there for both players, so he'll get plenty of gold from that trade routes. And let's see, Robert flips at the Prince's behest, so he'll be flipping another plot over here shortly. And Matt is going to be first player, and he's triggering his plot first. Looks like he's got 9 gold to work with. And let's see, Robert flips over Varys Riddle, so he's also going to get a lot of gold. Martell and those plots, man, they can pretty much maneuver around, or especially early on with the, whatever kind of plot. Early on they're going to just have a big advantage in plots, and then they can cancel your when revealed if they've got the gold in the plot phase. So it's really tough against Martell right now. But Matt is able to get Robert Baratheon out, and going first, that'll help get that intimidate. Then he gets Gendry out. So gotta win dominance with Gendry out there. Ooh, Moon Boy. Love Moon Boy. Insight. God, look at all that gold. In the second round. Oh, I saw milk in there. Yeah, that's definitely going on Robert Baratheon. Doesn't even get to use him once. I'm actually a big fan of Baratheon. When I started playing Game of Thrones a couple years ago, I just felt like it was the easiest faction to learn with the kneeling, and just got really comfortable learning those cards, and decided that would be my faction to play with for a while, and until I got really used to the mechanics of the game. Just kind of stuck with one house, and Baratheon was that house. But now I've branched out, I should say. Playing a lot of other decks. Not afraid to play around with other factions and see what they can do. Yep, and there's the milk. Robert also got Ricasso out with 2 gold on him. So Robert plays a secret schemes, gets to draw, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with Ricasso out there now. So much draw. Okay, so he gets a Venomous Blade out there. He reduced the cost of it with a Water's Garden. So we got to play it for free. And so Moon Boy's not even going to stick around for the challenges phase. He will die at the end of marshalling, if he still has that poison token on there, which I don't see how Matt could get off. Just play Iron Bank, we'll have a stew right now. So Moon Boy dies. And let's see, what was... the Host of the Bone Way is the last character that Robert got out. Man, going first, milk on Bobby. He's in a tough spot. And Robert still has 6 gold left. And I don't think Matt has any saved. So looks like Matt passed challenges. And Robert's doing an intrigue challenge. Remember, Hosts of the Bone Way, their strength is boosted based on how many used plots. So they've got a strength buff of 4, so they're at 8 strength. So that was a 9 strength entry challenge. So he essentially he's wanting to intimidate Robert and get Robert down, and then he can and he also wants to do a Dorn's game, so he's gonna get 4 power, I believe, from that. And intrigue claim was... it was an attachment. I'm not sure what that attachment was.
It was 9 to 4. So.
See if I can find that attachment.
14, and you would have 14. And does he have to win?
It says after an opponent wins,
So I'd have to win. Okay.
Yeah, so they're talking about Gendry right now, and I believe Gendry says essentially if you win dominance, Gendry gains a power. If you don't win dominance, you have to discard a power from Gendry, and if you don't have a power on him, he gets discarded from play. But I believe they tied for dominance, so crisis averted. So after second round, Robert is up to 4, and Matt is at 2.
You can go first.
All right, third plots, Matt flips County Coppers, and Robert flips trade routes. I think that attachment was Light of the Lord. Yeah, so that Light of the Lord is you can only put it on a Baratheon or R'hllor character, and reaction after the dominance phase begins, stand attached character and gain 1 gold. Yeah, and just to clarify, Gendry says reaction. After you win dominance, Gendry gains 1 power. And then forced reaction. After an opponent wins dominance, you may discard 1 power from Gendry if you do not sacrifice a bastard character. So you could save him, if you had like a bastard in hiding out there, or one of the other Baratheon bastard characters. Guys, if you are watching and you like the videos, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, so you, I know that I'm getting a following, and you guys turn on the notifications so you get notified when I post a video, and comment on the video. Let me know what I'm doing right, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Helps me make the videos better. So Robert's marshalling, and he's added the Red Viper and big Arion Martell. So big bodies are out there. Wow, that is rough. And he's going first. Don't think he saved any gold though, but he could just nil water gardens to reduce any events he wants to play. On to Matt's marshalling. And he's got out Sir Davos Seaworth, and he's going to save a gold. Okay, so in challenges, Robert plays to the spears. So no one's going to kneel on this first challenge.
I'll do an intrigue challenge for 3, 5, 6, 11.
And he knelt water gardens for, so he's going to reduce the next card he plays that's non-character. Jeez, what is that? Like 6 power? So Robert's going to gain a bunch of power here. This is 7.
And it was 27 to 4, so I gained 4.
Yeah, Vipers 9, 10, 11, 12. So Robert's at 13 power now. Wow, huge intrigue challenge. And nobody knelt. And claim is the milk of the poppy. Gosh, I wonder why Matt didn't put that on the Viper. He went second. Matt, if you watch the video, let me know why you didn't put the milk on the Viper. Maybe there was something in hand that he was going to play during challenges. So Robert is going to do I believe a power challenge. Robert got intimidated. So Robert will win that power challenge, and that's game 15. Martell is running like a well-oiled engine in this tournament. Stay tuned, guys. Coming up, we got round 5. Plenty more to come. Turn on the notifications, and we'll see you down the road.